About 5 years ago, when I built this she shed for my wife and daughter to come out, watch movies, hang out, do homework in, whatever, I decided to put in a surround sound system, but I put in kind of a cheap one. I bought all of the speakers for roughly like $150. Now, 5 years later, we're kind of out here watching movies at night. The speakers just aren't very great. So in this video, I'm going to be upgrading these original speakers to these Polk Audio RC55i speakers. Now these, I've read a lot of reviews, are kind of the best bang for the buck. They're not very expensive, but they sound really good for what you pay for them. So I'm going to be cutting the drywall a little bit bigger because these are a little bit bigger than the original speakers out here, hooking them up and testing them out. So follow along. If you're going to be doing any kind of upgrading speakers in your own home, hopefully this video will help you out. So to show you a difference, that's the pile speaker. It is a 6.5 inch round. This is the Polk Audio RC55i. It doesn't really matter if we're going from round to square. I'm just going to mark out the pattern with a Sharpie, and then we'll be cutting out the drywall. And to unhook it, all I have to do is remove those spring clamps. Now that I have my lines laid out, I've double checked them with a level to make sure it's perfectly perpendicular. And we're just going to go right up the sides with a drywall saw like this and have this cut out in no time. Got everything all cut. Go ahead and remove the drywall. So on the back of this speaker, we got our positive, our negative. You just want to make sure these turn locks are in and not out, so it will go into the hole. And then as we start to turn the screw to the right, these turn locks will flip out and grip the drywall. Right, and lock in place. All of these screws just snug. I don't want to tighten it down yet. I want to make sure it's level. So right now it's slightly off. I need this side over here to come up. Double check. Right there is perfectly level. Now we'll go ahead and tighten these up with a hand screwdriver. All you have to do is just push these new grills in. They'll pop right in place. And that one is done. Go ahead and do the other side. My lines laid out, I just double checked that all the lines are perpendicular together. I'm just going to get these screws snug, level it out, and then tighten it up by hand. So the difference in these speakers compared to those originals is night and day. Watched a little bit of TV and half of a movie, and it's a huge difference. These Polk Audio RC55s are a good bang for the buck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.